All right. Hey, how you doing? This is Eric from VIPeXecs Realty Lending and Investments, powered by Amp Live Media, a media broadcasting and marketing company that powers what we do with the real estate brokerage, real estate investment firm, Amp Live Media, and the American Mentee Program, which is something we've done for quite a while with mentees across the United States of America. It's not never done the coaching thing. It's been all mentoring, right? One-on-one mentoring, helping them build their businesses and things of that nature. But that's coming down the wire, focusing on the brokerage because the market is shifting and changing. So you usually got to adjust and adapt to the same token. Yeah, we still got the mentoring program, one of the only programs of its kind, right? Where we actually mentor you and others across the United States of America one-on-one. There's no program on the planet like it. It's based on muscle memory. It's based on the art of the deal. It's based on the Amp Live method and things of that nature. But today we're here. I'm going to put these on real quick because I can barely see what the hell that says right there. And we got it set up the way I guess for social media. So this is being broadcast live across different social media platforms, from Twitch to TikTok to all that crazy stuff. You may see some stores in the back because we're in a commercial area. We're actually out in the field. So today for Friday highlights, running a little bit late, obviously. So most important comes the clients, and then obviously investors and mentees and things of that nature first before these lives. And I know, yeah, they're scheduled and things of that nature, but also knocking out my day 50, right? So day 50, this is day 50 and video number 50, believe it or not, of the 100 videos, 100 days, or 100 push-ups if I miss a freaking day. I wanted to do, this is a benchmark, 50 videos, live every day. I'm going to do a little housekeeping really quick, okay? A little public service announcement, meaning that we got a new program that's coming out down the wire. It's called Wholesaling 101, to your door knocking to your next deal and your next deal and your next deal, as well as Creative Real Estate Investing 101 for the little more advanced after you're, a little further down the road, but also using door knocking as a tool, an old school tool that's a new school tool that actually will get you deals and will rock and roll deals with you, your first deal, your second, third, fourth, and fifth, all that good stuff. All right, that's here in Southern California. If you want to be part of that, the website's already out, so there should be a link at the very bottom. If you go to the very bottom, it's going to say Wholesaling 101. Open the door to door knocking to your next deal, or your first deal, your second, third, or fourth deal. Be very at the very, very bottom. There's a website. Okay, I'm also probably gonna put it in here because I think it's on a phone, so this is a little bit different. I'm not in the studio, I'm not on the laptop and camera and all that good stuff, so it's a lot easier. But I think, and there's also a link that I was going to send to a couple of people, but obviously we got past that, so they may not be around at the end of the day, but it's all good. We're going to see. Let me see. What does this say? Invite guests, extra camera, video, presentations, image, settings. So where's the? Let me see if I can find the little chatteroony. Should be some chat somewhere up in here. Let me see. Let me see. Maybe it's at the bottom. No, got all the slides there. Maybe that's the chat right there. There you go. Show on stream. All right, cool. Can I do that? Oh, that's going to show on the stream. I don't want new comments. Okay, well, boom. There's some of it. Well, that right there, it's going to be for surfing for deals. Absolutely free, just for watching. Let me see if I could do this. I'm going to bring up that link, even though it's there. And let me see. I'm going to the phone here. I'm going to go to my little section where I got all this stuff and adverts, as well as on the laptop. It's pretty cool, right? Technology is pretty awesome and amazing. Let's get back to this right here. I'm going to put this in here. I'm going to type in my rock and roll, right? That is my jam. That is me. That's what I'm all about. Then I'm going to go ahead and put this in here real quick. So it's going to be, all right. So it's going to be, there it is. So you can see it right there. Meetup details. Okay. So check it out. It's going to be that meetup details. Open the door to door knocking to deals. Wholesale 101. Your host, obviously, that'll be me. The Amp Live Real Estate Show, sponsored by Amp Live Realty, VIPeXecs Realty Lending and Investments, and yes, luxury properties. Okay, so check this out. Now that we're here, go ahead and let's see. We got that. That'll be there. There should be a link. Okay, I can't see it. Post messages. Okay, that'll be on all the different platforms. When you click that link, it's easy peasy. Just wanted to make sure we got it. Thank you, Sweden. Obviously, you're a badass tech guy. Got it done very quickly. I said, I don't care how ugly it is, how awesome it looks, whatever. Just get it out so we can be on schedule for today, with the exception of right the 6 o'clock thingy. but all good to go. So click that link and definitely join. Okay, you're not going to get spammed. You're just going to get into the little ecosystem where we're going to say, hey, look, if you're in Southern California, you're going to be able to rock and roll with us. We're going to go out. You're going to earn and learn. We're going to teach you the art of the deal, the Amp Live method, the mission is a submission, all that cool stuff, as well as getting appointments and rocking deals for the wholesale side. And then we have another segment for the sub two side on the exit strategies. Very, very important, especially in California. I'm going to show you how to make bigger, fatter dollars than the Midwest or other states that or even Texas, right? Because there's money here, there's gold in them their hills, even here, even though it's a crazy freaking state with all kinds of bullshit, which I won't get into politically. But here we go. So check that out. Scan that QR code. Oh, there's no QR code. Just there should be a link down there, down below. Okay. But let's go ahead and jump on that real quick. And I know that there is a link. If you want to jump aboard, I'm going to put it right in here in this stream. Okay. So where you can actually show your mug. Oh, I have to go and get it. Where's it? Okay, right here. Hold on 1 second. Let's go ahead and do this. Where is that link where I can share? Right there. There you go. Invite. So look, I believe after a certain amount of people, it'll just get it'll get full, and then it probably won't let you in. Okay, if you can't get in, it's cool. Is what it is. No big deal. All right, where's it at? Where is the chat? Let's go to the chat. Bear with me. Put that right there. There it is. Boom. And once you do that, it should be able to share. You can get in that link, click that link, and we'll be able to share your mug in here, and then I can go ahead and chop it all up with, I believe there's different styles here. Let me see. Show, yes. Okay, there it is. There's the link right there. Whoa, pretty cool. That's new. It's not new. I just figuring this out. Even though I use it all the time, we can go ahead and put that right there. See what else we got. Okay, that's cool for right now. Alrighty. So let's get into it. All right. So that first piece, I need to read that again. So yeah. So if you got deals, definitely love to see them. If you take that link and you want to talk about those deals, we'll talk about them live right now. We'll look into the deals, any deals that you do have, even if you're looking for capital and money, because obviously we have a hard money company. If you're looking for cash, capital, or investors, we'll help you get the loan, do the loan, rock the loan, or partner up. All right, if the deal is sweet enough, and then we may even restructure the deal, because if you're not, you know, for us, it's all about the extra. And that's fucking loud. Excuse my French. But this is live and uncut, as always. Like, love, and share. Appreciate that. But this is always live and uncut until it's not. And then obviously sometimes it gets chopped up and monetized. And we'll go from there. But definitely, if you have a deal, we'll talk about money. We'll talk about the deals, structure the deals, because there might be a better way to structure the deal by going seller finance or maybe a sub two deal. But obviously, you have to have enough faith in us, as well as being able to work together, and we can do the vetting process, because it's always at the end of the day, right? It's reciprocal, right? Got to make sure we can work together and work together. Same token, you want to be able to work with us, and vice versa, work with you. So a little vetting process, we're good to go, and then we can figure out and structure a deal, any type of deal, whether single family, commercial, a multi-family, apartment buildings. It doesn't matter. It could be storage units, right? Because we'll bring in people that are experts on those things. But for single family, no problem, and maybe multi-family, easy peasy stuff. As far as the seller finance or creative real estate investing, subject to existing financing, rental lease options, all that good stuff, we'll figure out a way where can we maximize the most dollars. At the same token, if we're not, if we can't put a deal together, it's okay. Go for it. I'll help you with a little bit of a structure, and you can go rock the deal yourself at the end of the day, right? No harm, no foul. If we can help you out, then awesome. And probably thinking, well, why would we do that, right? Everybody's all about me, and all that good stuff, right? So it's like, well, no, hey, pay it forward. It's cool. We get it. We're just happy. I'll be happy that you're willing to entrust in us to work a deal, and take some advice or not, or or sell us a deal. That'd be awesome as well. So that's what basically this is all about for 2026 and 2027 and beyond. I also get my Erick report that's coming out towards the end of the month. It's the Erick report, and it's based off of what I think is going to happen in the next 5 to 7 years, based on the stuff that I've looked at from the 1800s to the 1900s, looking at cycles and trends and things that have happened in the United States of America and the world, and then going, where's the opportunities going to pop? What do we do? Like right now, properties are high. Properties are high. Does it mean you can't make money? No, it's a perfect time. If you want to buy something and you get a good deal on it, put it on the market and resell it in an awesome, juicy area with low days on the market, you're going to make tons of money. So why not keep on rocking and rocking and rocking and filling up that bank account with, with deals at the end of the day, whether it's wholesaling. And I think I saw a post earlier today or yesterday going, you know what? I'm moving over to fix and flips because I need to make more money and I want to buy me a Lambo. So, and I can't buy me a Lambo by doing the, $10,000, $15,000 wholesale deals. I want to do some 50, 60, $80,000 deals or whatever. So I thought that's cool, awesome, good for them. You're gonna see so you're gonna see a trend. Probably more and more people are gonna start doing that stuff. And there's always trends. Remember, there's always cycles and trends. There's even trends going on in the market with the gurus or so-called gurus or just commercial, single family, real estate loans, loan officers, agents, brokers, all that good stuff, right? It's no different. It's like retail, right? With like Walmart, and when the when people change with products or something's happening with a certain product, as far as like, even selling stuff, right? You got seasonal stuff, you got stuff that comes in, you got stuff that's a kind of a trend and everybody's buying it and then they're not. Almost like I think I was thinking about there's something that I want to, what's going on over there? Everything's good? Okay, cool. All right, hold on. Oh, wow. All right. Okie dokie. Just checking on something real quick. All right, so you can scan that QR, or you're not scanning it, but you can click the link. Make sure you join. That's what I wanted to reveal today, is that we got the wholesale 101 and creative real estate investing 101 for a little bit more advanced door knocking to your next deal and your next deal and your next deal. This is going to be live here in Southern California, where you can go out with us. We'll meet, break bread, and have some coffee and some food on us, of course. You'll get some education. If you decide to go out, cool. If you don't, it's okay. You can just eat and then get some education at the same token, right? You get some educate. Whoops, what happened? Okay. Yeah, get some education and be able to, probably take the information. I guarantee you take the information and go do it yourself. But if you get stuck, then you can, hey, come back and forth and we'll work with you, right? All we ask for is integrity, loyalty, and communication at the end of the day. And we'll be more than happy to work with you on deals, whether you stick around or don't stick around or come aboard permanently, or just say, hey, man, I just want to help out and maybe become a leader and doing this stuff because it's going to be awesome, right? We're going to have team leaders, we're going to have leads, we're going to give you leads, we're going to show you how to do the art of the deal, how to do the Amp Live method, how to get the mission to the submission and get appointments. So you're going to earn and learn at the same time. Probably thinking, well, how am I going to get paid? We're going to share all that when we get together. And but you got to sign up down below. Easy peasy. It should be right there, I believe. And you can. That's the main thing I wanted to share today. At the same token, wanted to share. Hey, if you got deals, let's talk. Let's chat. If you need money, let's chat. Let's work some deals together and go from there. Whoop, we got this. A lot of things going on. When you're doing this phone thing, you get all those damn pop-ups. Don't you hate that? The pop-ups come up, then you turn them off, and then they come back on. And like, how did that happen, right? But maybe I'll just leave this right here for the whole term, and see what we got here. See if some peeps want to join in. I'm not sure where to find it on here because it's a little bit different than obviously the laptop and the computer. Image settings, AHA, Americans, the folder. Okay, we're good there. We got that. Let me see. Check over here. Privately talk. We got join now. We got that. We have that. We have that. Host. There you go. You can click that link right there. There is a link. It says studio.restream, blah, 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 blah. If you click that, your mug will show up and we'll be able to share. Oh, I'll be able to see it there. Okay, cool. All right. So assign participants scenes. Excuse me. I'm just kind of going through this real quick. All right. Okie dokie. All right. Yeah. And if you have any questions right now, then do a chat. It's okay. Rock a chat. And if you got something you want to talk about as far as deals, creative real estate, or even wholesale 101 or anything, doesn't matter. Just as long as it's under the real estate umbrella, it could be even the traditional stuff like real estate listing, real estate broker stuff, or just on the untraditional side, or I should say the private sector, that could be real estate investing, right? Real estate investing, anything that's real estate investing, right? On the creative side. And there's a whole list of stuff there that I just mentioned earlier. I'd love to speak with you, I'd touch bases with you, but definitely I'm excited about that. So we'll be rocking and rolling with that this coming probably week by laying some stuff out. We just want to get enough people, and so then we know how much food to buy and coffee and all that good stuff, and how many packets to put together for everybody. So definitely, once we get to a certain amount, then we will go ahead and notify you the location, where it's going to be, and the time and all that good stuff, and just send you a little packet and some free stuff to be able to work with us, right? So you'll be prepared for what we're going to be doing it's going to be on a Saturday, I guarantee it. So because that's going to be the best time to get everybody around, and homeowners are going to be home, and we're going to go, yes, we're going to go door knock. We're going to go help some local neighborhoods in regards to the distressed homes and beautify the ugly houses and turn them into beautiful houses, and help our fellow Americans with their distressed properties or any type of properties at the end of the day, because obviously we have a brokerage, VIPeXecs Realty Lending and Investments, powered by Amp Live Media, right? A media marketing and broadcasting company. So yeah, there's opportunities for listings, there's opportunities for buyers, there's opportunities for people who are looking for the forever home, that are renters, and at the same token, sellers that are willing to sell. And whether they're stuck in a situation, or maybe they're wanting to sell, or they can't sell, or they don't have enough money to be able to fix up the property, and they're like, man, what am I going to do? I want to get full retail. Like, for example, we got some people here in Southern California, a nice lady. She's like, I just want to get my equity. I just want to get my equity, have equity in my home. And they're like, well, you can't, because you got a pre-foreclosure. Your credit is horrible, and no one's going to give you a loan. Kind of sucks, but that's just the way it is. Yeah, but I got equity. Can't someone just give me some of my sweet equity? He said, no. There's some things that we can do to help you. And at the same token, he said, well, I'm trying to do a loan mod. I'm working with the bank, and they told him my story. He said, the bank don't care about your story. I guarantee it. And you got to get that loan mod in, because sooner or later the NOD is going to drop, and then you're going to get an NOT, notice of default, notice of trustee sale, and then it's going to happen, right? You're going to have to sell at a discount. You're going to, I suggest just, hey, put it on the market, clean it up, take your money and move out and run, because the person can't even afford the actual mortgage payment right now. So if they can't afford the mortgage payment, and then they don't have the ability to pay, they're not going to get a loan mod. I guarantee it. It's just not going to happen, right? So, but we do have some solutions and options for her, but she has to be able to, understand, right? At the end of the day, another one was this guy's like, oh no, he's kind of a jerk. He has a property, nice, it's about 1.5, 2 million, $2.9 million property, but he has, like, believe it or not, guys and gals, right? Here we go, 17 freaking liens on the property after pulling title and all that good stuff, and then two loans on the property. Loans aren't too bad, but and then even then, just barely got the property a few years ago, right? So interest rates aren't very good. The payments are pretty high. So he's really got himself into a pickle, but he's a little bit of a jerk at the end of the day. And there are some people like that when they have those higher end homes. I get it, right? You know everything, people. Another one was like, hey, yeah, I want this much money. Or, hey, this is what I want, this is what I need, and blah, 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 blah. I got friends and I got agents that can help me and all this good stuff. But yet that person is, got a notice of trustee coming up. Property's going to auction in February, right? That's next month, right? Probably about 20, 30 days, 20, 25 days from now. So you better do something. You better get rocking and rolling, reinstate that son of a bitch, or get one of your buddies, or they should have been helping you months ago, right? Or somebody. But that's just kind of what goes on until it comes knocking on their door. Then they really need help. And 9 times out of 10, it's not the people you know, it's not your friends, it's not your uncle, it's not your mom that's going to bail you out. 9 times out of 10, it's someone like us. It's our company, or a company that's actually cares about them and understands that they're going to wake up in a different mood every single day, pissed off, happy, crazy, psychotic, who knows, right? Because of their situation. It's a really highly stressful situation. But we understand all that, and it's not for everybody, right? Some people just don't want all the drama, don't want all the BS. But I always say, look, the more problems that someone or a property has, any type of property, then the more solutions you're able to come to the table, then the more money you're going to make, and that justifies why you're making that money, because of all the issues and problems that you had to deal with, right? So, at the end of the day, that's what this is all about. We're looking for distressed properties, so definitely click those links down below, and we're going to get into that as far as those properties, and we're going to talk about those properties too, because those are coming down the wire. We got campaigns that are rolling, so we want to share those with you, and all those campaigns that are rolling with right now, we're working on, and anything that's overflow is going to roll towards the door knocking. So a lot of those leads are going to be super hot, juicy leads, and you're going to be able to see that in action in the field here in Southern California. And we're going to do that for the first quarter. And once we got everything and all the data rolled in, then we're going to roll it out into Texas, the Texas Triangle, and we're going to pick a state in the Midwest, and we're going to rock that as well. We got a couple of candidates we're looking at, and we're going to rock and roll in that state as well. Okay, so I do want to say that we're going to be testing out, believe it or not, Deal Machine for the door knocking. Looked at a couple other apps and things of that nature. We've used Deal Machine before, but that's for a different type of marketing. We're going to use it for the door knocking, and to obviously use for the teams, and rolling out to be able to do this. So definitely scan that QR code, click that link, And let's rock and roll because this is going to be at the bottom as well, right? So there we go. Okay, cool. You see a little bit better there. But the Amp Live Real Estate Show, I appreciate you watching. Appreciate you tuning in. And definitely like, love, and share. We appreciate that. It's being streamed live on YouTube and TikTok and all those other social media platforms. Using this here's RE Stream is what it's called. So if you ever want to use it or check it out, it's pretty easy. There's a little bit of a learning curve, not bad. It's really easy to use, to a degree. Everything always has its glitches, but it works awesomely, and we love it. Okay, so no fluff. What does it say? No theory, no fluff, right? Just real estate deals in action, right? Let me go ahead and do this real quick and change that so you can actually read it and you see my mug there. Right there, you can scan your QR code, scan the QR code and get in touch with me. And we'll go ahead and go from there, right? Get in touch with myself and my team. If you want to talk about anything else besides what we're talking about today, if you got deals you want to run by us, maybe you're looking for some loans or you're looking for a JV, or you're looking to partner up or whatever it may be, definitely reach out and touch bases with me, and we'll chit chat and talk. See if we can help you out. Okay. So I'm not going to go through all these because I just want to go through the main ones. And I'll say thank you to our sponsor, VIPeXecs Realty Lending and Investments and Luxury Properties for obviously putting out this stuff as well. They'll be sponsoring some of the grubbage and things of that nature, depending on the location we go to. So if you got any suggestions on where you'd like to meet, any restaurant or Starbucks, Panera Bread, or who knows, whatever is comfortable, whatever you think could be comfortable to get enough people to do a little bit of training and then to go actually into the field. So we'll probably a few things we're not sure with the logistics. We're either going to take a few cars or we're going to take some leadership people that are going to take the cars and jump in the car and go with them, and go from there. Others we have some people say, hey, let's just get a bus and things of that nature, right? So I definitely get that too, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, but if you have any ideas, definitely share them and let us know. Okay, but this is going to be about wholesale 101, door knocking to your next deal and your next deal, as well as creative real estate investing 101 for the little bit more advanced people that are a little bit past the wholesaling stuff and understand how that works. And even if you're a real estate agent or a broker, this is going to be great for you, right? Because then you're going to be able to learn. And it's not about the old school stuff or the Tom Ferry stuff where you're going and door knocking and doing a farm of 300 or 400, 500 houses and all that good stuff, or even waiting 3 to 6, it's usually 6 months to 12 months before you start getting listings, things of that nature. No, we're going after properties where right now campaigns are rolling, so they're getting some texts, some emails, some phone calls. And if you can't get a hold of them, they're going to get a postcard, a letter, and then we're going to go out and door knock. We're going to chit chat with them and try to rock a deal right there where they're at, located at their house. So long, and if not, we're going to slap some post-it notes on there, and then slap up, and then post up and advertise in the whole darn block, right, with our information. And obviously get to know the neighborhood and talk to some people and figure out what's going on, see where, just to get the lay of the ground, right, at the end of the day, to see what's going on in those areas, right. That's part of the program that I'm going to share with you. Okay, and this is awesome. I'm going to share this with you real quick. I like this. I like the graphic, but I'll share myself and the broker, Miss Elizabeth, for VIPeXecs Realty Lending and Investments. Obviously, we're on the private sector and the public sector, right? So we get the best of both worlds. If you're wanting to drop your license for whatever reason, or you have a real estate license and you're not happy, or maybe you're looking, hey, I need to be able to compete for the future, because creative real estate investing is the future of real estate. Yes, even in the public sector, because there's a lot of big brokers and there's just businesses, there's just agents that are moving towards that and building their business based on that creative real estate investing, right, and dealing with investors and things of that nature. Not worried about all the laws and things of that nature. All you got to do is navigate and follow the letter of the law. And remember, everything's like a square box, right? You got the square box, and real estate agents and brokers live inside the box. Real estate investors live outside that box, but everything is still to the letter of the law. So there's no hanky pankies, no stuff. You just follow the rules, and you're good to go. And you disclose, and you're good to go. So that's my 2 cents there, and my these little guys right there with that. And they're little electric bikes now, not even motorcycles. They're fucking electric bikes. That's interesting. All right. So remember, the art of the deal. Let's amplify your life and your business. I appreciate you watching this. I do want to share this sub 2 101. We're going to be gearing up for that as well. Sub 2 101, adjust, adapt, or perish, right? Let's rock and roll instead. Like I always say, the golden rule and PMA. The golden rule means, treat others as you like to be treated. And, that's why we have VIP Execs Realty Lending and Investments, because we believe in the VIP, uh, service and customer service of people and working with people, right? Bringing that back and bringing that back to America, as well as, taking care of clients and people like that. And that is right there. That is something right there. It's $11,189, right? I guess it's there. So I didn't set that up, but it's there. So, but that is our mentoring program. It's a one-on-one mentoring program, done with you, done for you. That is at a discount because it's actually $19,189. And then I believe after the first quarter of 2026, it's going to 29,189. You're probably going, wow, that's insane. No, I've seen programs go from 5,000, 10,000, 25,000, all the way to 50,000, 75,000 for a 3-day bus tour that was here in San Diego and California, even in the Midwest, all the way up to $150,000 for a 1-day seminar to learn how to do what? Not even wholesaling, just real estate investing, like a gloss over, an overview, right? Which I thought was pretty insane. But there's a lot of crazy stuff out there at the end of the day, and nobody's going to be able to do what we're going to be doing with you because it is on hands. It's working with you. It's done with you, done for you, and all the good stuff. I'm not here to sell you on it. I'm just here to share that with you. At the end of the day, we're going to move on. Boom, here we go. All right, so Made in America, definitely. Let's get, what does that say? Made in America, explore, empowering Americans through, yeah, I love it. Creative real estate. There you go. So I know a lot of these were made based on what I like to share and what we're all about. So, and it's just hard to see. And there's so many of them, but I do appreciate you, appreciate patience and watching through this. Definitely, scan the QR code right there. I want to get to the door knocking one. I'm going to share that with you real quick. Let's do that. I believe it's right there. Look at all those good looking peeps right there, right? But you can scan that QR code right down below. Is it over there? Boing, over there. There you go. Scan that. That's another way where you can at least get in touch with us, or at least get into our little ecosystem so we can get you some information for when we go out to rock and roll. The wholesaling 101, door knocking to your next deal, next deal, next deal, right? That's the program. It's absolutely free. It's not going to cost you a dime. We're not sure what we're going to be doing with all that, but it's it is free. We'll be supplying the obviously the coffee, a little bit of food, some water. It's gonna be earn and learn type stuff. We're gonna supply all the stuff that's needed to be able to go out into the field to rock and roll and do deals. Um, and it's an awesome thing for now, right? So definitely take advantage of it until things change, right? I always got associates who are going, hey, we should be charging for this, charging for that, but we don't. All right, so here we go. Yeah, there's some of the marketing that'll be going out. So definitely you're going to get some of this stuff as we go into the field. It is branded with our brands because obviously we're flipping the bill for it. But you can scan that QR code and jump on it, or just scan, or down below, I guarantee you there's a link, okay? So you can also join my Creative Real Estate Investing Domination Networking Meetup. That's going to be every Thursday at 7 p.m. Every Thursday at 7 p.m. here in Southern California. So definitely reach out and DM or whatever you need to do and be part of that. So there's going to be Q&As. We're going to talk about real estate. We'll talk about deals, talk about private money, talk about hard money. Also, if you like to get on the Real Amp Live Real Estate Show and you want to be a guest, let me know. DM me, put it in the chat down below, and we'd love to have you, okay? So we'll keep on rocking and rolling here. Once again, our sponsor, VIPeXecs Realty Lending and Investments and Luxury Properties. You can scan that QR code for deals, 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 deals. It's absolutely free, where you can find deals throughout the Southern California, right here in our own backyard, as well as getting on our VIP buyers list. If you get on our VIP buyers list, you're going to get a hold of properties before they go out to the general public and before they go out to anybody for that matter, right? Because it's private, they're off market. And if you're a young millennial, yes, you can afford a property, right? Yes, mortgages for young millennials. I'm telling you, okay. This is the jam. You can afford a house, and if you need to know how, or condo or mobile home, whatever it is, on some land, then definitely reach out. We'll help you with that. If you're looking to sell your property or list your property, definitely reach out and touch bases with us now. While the market is doing what it's doing, we're cruising into right now is the perfect time. Start working on a little bit of stuff and get it on the market, and we'll get you maximum dollars for your property, whether it's a single family property, commercial, luxury property, because we are bringing the luxury segment to VIPeXecs. See what we got. Almost done here. definitely scan that QR code. If you'd like to touch base with myself, my team, I do have something free for you as well for jumping aboard and just watching today. So I definitely appreciate you watching. But you can scan that QR code, have a chit chat with me, pick my brain 15, 20, 30 minutes. I believe that's what it's for. It doesn't cost a dime. I'm not charging anybody any money. From 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., book some time. We're good to go. And we'd love to speak with you. This is for free. It's called Surfing for Deals, right? It'll explode your phone, email, text, and with leads. It's easy. It's elbow grease based, and it's very super. It gets you into the market very, very quickly, okay? It's absolutely free. You get a training video, you get a PDF, it's about 13 pages, cheat sheet, and all that good stuff, right? Along with a few other things to help you break down deals and know what deals are and how to break them down so you understand what you're looking at. You got to know what you're getting paid, right? So let's see what we'll go here. Go ahead. I think we're all done here. Let me check a look. Let me take a look. All right. Boom, boom. I'm going to go back to the first one here. So once again, I cannot see anything there. So if there's anybody's, liking and loving, I appreciate it. Please like and love. If you got questions, let me see if I can check out the chat real quick. See what we got in here. Okay. Here we go. All right. Let's check it out. Oh, sorry about that. Rock and roll. So will be a link there for the door knocking. Definitely go ahead and check it out. We're just going through these here. See what we got today. Not sure. What the hell that means. Yes, how are you? So I have a house. What does it say? All right. I have a house I bought for 450K and got an offer for 430, but there's some bad carpet and whatever. I don't know what that is. That is I don't know who that is. CM something. Okay, interesting. All right. Got an offer for 430. So they have a house that you bought for 450,000 and got an offer for 430. What exactly is the question? Right? Did you, if it says and had some bad carpet, so if it has some bad carpet, what is it? What's the ARV? What's it valued at? Did you fix the carpet? Is it a fixer? Is it a flip? All that good stuff. If you have any issues or you have any questions, definitely shoot me a DM. I'll be more than happy to answer those for you, or book a call and we'll chit chat and talk. There's that QR code. Go grab that QR code real quick, and we'll chit chat and talk and go from there. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I do appreciate you watching. Like, love, and share. Powered by Amp Live Media, a media broadcasting and marketing company, sponsored by VIPeXecs, Realty, lending and investments in luxury properties. There goes the high performance car. You can hear it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up for Friday highlights and the Amp Live Real Estate Show, the Pulse of Real Estate. I have my Erick report that's going to be coming out. If you like to get the Erick report, then definitely do a chat or a DM of some sort. If you hear this, you go, okay, Erick report, what is that? I'll be promoting it probably towards the end of the month in one of these with the link and all that good stuff. But you can actually go to the Wholesale 101 Door Knock. It's called, I believe the domain is doorknocking dot doorknocking.amplive.tv. Very simple. Door knocking, okay? Door knocking dot amplive.tv. Super easy, okay? You type that in there and you'll go to the website. You scroll to the bottom. You can watch the video if you like it, and so it's a little explainer video. You scroll to the bottom. You have two options. One option is say, man, I want to book some time. I want to ask you some questions. And there's a little application thing. So there's no obligation whatsoever to see if we're a good fit for each other. The second one is for the door knocking 101, wholesaling door knocking 101 program. And you just click that. It's going to say schedule some time. That's just to get you into the system. So when you schedule a time, if you want to talk, we can talk. If not, that's okay. You don't have to. Or you can just simply DM, and then we'll get some information, get your permission, give you a link, and you can go ahead and just sign up, get into the ecosystem. So when we get ready to roll out this thing in person, you can attend, right? So you get the information, you get the location, all that good stuff, and we'll rock and roll together, and you get some education. At the same token, even if you're like, hey, well, I'm not in California, I'm in Florida, no problem. You can watch, right? You can watch live while we're doing the training. You can watch live while we're out in the field. And a lot of these videos will be edited, monetized for training purposes, as well as, just for obviously, entertainment as well, right? So definitely like, love, and share. I appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you for watching. Rock and roll in all what you do. Remember, made in America. God bless you with abundance, prosperity, health, and wealth. And we'll talk to you. Gonna go down here a little bit later. I'll be back tomorrow for some Saturday training and Saturday in the field, and then Sunday sermon, rants, and raves. And we'll go from there. Once again, God bless you with abundance, prosperity, health, and wealth. Hope you have an awesome, beautiful, lovely one. You keep on rocking, and made in America. Remember that.